I've been playing for about, I don't know, an hour at most so far. Well, maybe two. I took my time, read stuff, and played a little bit. So, from the title, I said, yeah, it's a Genshin killer question mark. I don't think it's a Genshin killer in the sense that uh, Genshin's gonna lose its popularity. First of all, the launch for Wuthering Waves was shite. There was a lot of bugs. Some people were not even able to play the game at all. So that killed it for a while. And some people, a lot of people actually, are not going to come back to a game after it's been out for a year, uh, simply because they were told that it got better. But some games, like Cyberpunk, for instance, a lot of fame even after their botched um, release. And I'll be honest with you, back in the days, I was already working in a video store that also sold games. And Cyberpunk has to be the game I've seen the most returns of in my life, and refunds that we had to give to the customers. But a couple of years after a few
Beautiful
updates,
beings are beautiful.
I work in
Precisely
a video game
because of their
store now,
transiency.
and honestly, it is very much alive and very popular still, even after all these years. People still talk about that game in a good way. I think this is what we're witnessing right now with Wuthering Waves, honestly. And personally, I'm a Genshin wave. Alright? I spent over $1,000. Go ahead, judge me, I don't give a fuck. I spent over $1,000 in Genshin. I've played an hour of this game so far, and it had me rethinking my life decisions.
Forget about it.
I have 4 stars characters, okay? The main character doesn't count. He's labeled as a 5-star because whatever the hell, but he's an MC. It's like any other gacha game. The MC is decent, but it's not necessarily the best. The gameplay mechanics themselves, what I'm doing with this game, I'm having more fun than I've had in the over 1,300 hours of gameplay I have with Genshin. Okay, I have like 1,296 hours or something like that worth of Genshin on PlayStation 5. That's not including when I had the PS4 back in the days. So, yeah, I've had more fun in the past hour or two playing the fucking tutorial than playing Genshin. That's how fun I find the game to be. It's not for everyone. A lot of people are going to say, they don't like the dialogues of the NPCs, etc. Yeah, I've heard that the 1.0 was trash in story-wise. A lot of blah blah and made-up words or whatever. I watched the Braxophone video a couple of minutes ago. He talked about it a bit. But anyways, so yeah, this game, I mean, so far I don't mind it because I find that the game is way more focused on the gameplay. And even though there's a dodge mechanic that is supposedly better than the parry mechanic is in the game, and parry is more like uh, uh, a choice rather than a necessity, whereas the dodge mechanics, for some reason, I've heard that it's like the go-to. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I like to parry. I like the animations and stuff, so I'll keep parrying whenever I can. That's all. And also, like, I'm aware that Genshin, over 1,300 hours of gameplay. I have nearly 800 hours of gameplay on Honkai Star Rail. I know about rotations. I know about team composition and what the characters, which characters should be together or buff each other or whatever. I know how to build a team. I don't even need to watch YouTube anymore. I understand the kits. In this game, I don't give a shit. At all, not one bit. I can run a full team of DPS. I don't have a healer right now because I'm early level, so I don't want to get my shit rocked. But I could run a full team of DPS and have that freaking turtle transformation or whatever that heals you. I don't care. I'm having fun. And I don't care if my rotations are not going to be good at all. I'm just going to hang out with her on the field for most of the part. And then at some point I'm like, I want to change of pace. I'm going to pull him out. You know? Or I want to summon her. Have fun with her. You know? I don't care. I can do this. I don't care. But, like, this game, it makes me feel like I can just have fun. I'm not gonna do the tower or whatever it's called. It's like the Abyss in Genshin that like you have the boss fights and you have to do the best time possible and blah blah blah. I'm not there yet. Maybe then I'll care about team comp or whatever. But for the normal game itself, for the story, for grinding, everything far and in between that is not the tower or whatever it's called, the thing that you beat the bosses and your time depends on it, or like Braxophone said, DPS check. Like everything other than that, I'm just gonna play the way that I want. The only reason I have a healer on my team is if I want to pull her skill or ult or whatever to heal my guys if they go down, instead of having to respawn to another tower. The only reason why. Other than that, you can play anyone you want. This game is way more related to skills than actual numbers. With the parry and the dodge mechanics, you can still have fun, even if you keep beating on the same guy for the next 5 minutes. It doesn't matter. Whereas Genshin, it's like, there's not a lot of movements. You're just gonna go bam, 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 bam. You know? That's it. By the way, this character is a 4-star. Her movesets are better than any other character in Genshin as a whole. And she's a 4-star I can get right off the bat in the game. Okay? Change my mind. I have Arlecchino. I have going for shooting. I have the Mavuika. I got her yesterday. I have a bunch of 5-star characters in Genshin that are super cool, whatever by Genshin standards. Okay? Xiao's moveset, all that shit. Okay? I have all the characters that are cool, because that's the characters I go for. I don't necessarily go for the characters that are necessarily the most broken, even though I have most of them. Most of the time, I go for a character that I like watching fight. You know, his movesets and shit. This 4-star that I got in the first hour, in my opinion, has a more interesting moveset than any character in Genshin that's come out in the past years since it was released. Any of them. I'd rather play with that character than any other character. Even Arlecchino, which is my main. Or Ryotesi, which is my second main. Or Alhaitham, which is my third main. Like, they have nice movesets, but come on, man. See this and disappears and boom, and... Come on, man. For me, as a person, this game killed Genshin in my mind. Honest to goodness, it did. Because I just like it so much better. The mechanics and everything. I'm still gonna play Genshin. Okay, it killed Genshin in the sense that, in my mind, in the sense that I will not be doing my dailies anymore. I won't be grinding anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't give a crap. This is the game I'm gonna be grinding. Genshin is just, maybe I just played it too much, so I'm like over it. Because if you add up the PlayStation 4 time that I had on that, pretty sure I'm close to 2,000 hours, if not more. I know a lot of people play even more than I do, but I don't know, man. Genshin just doesn't do it for me anymore. The quality didn't get down. Don't get me wrong. It's just I got over it, and this, in my opinion, is much better than Genshin.
I should try to smile more, you say?
That's my honest review of that.
Maybe
It's
like this.
simply better.
I may have overdone it.
Gameplay wise.
Forget about
I'm not shitting on the lore, the story, or the writing. Genshin, in that regard, is its own thing. It's complex. It's good. It's enticing. Okay, I'm not taking it away from Genshin. I'm talking strictly on a gameplay point.
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
Gameplay wise, this game hits
like this.
on anything MiHoYo has gotten out ever since it released its first game. It hits on Honkai Impact. It hits on ZZZ. It shits on Genshin any day of the week. I will not include Honkai Star Rail because it's a turn-based. It's not the same thing. You cannot compare a turn-based game to a. I actually don't even know what the actual word is, but not the live action, but any regular game that is not a turn-based, actually, you can't compare it to a turn-based except for the animation and the way it. Okay, so in appearance-wise, it's good. So yeah, that's my opinion about the game. I'm just gonna. Genshin is gonna sit back on the bench a bit. I'm gonna play the new story that came out and all that crap as usual. I'll build my Mavuika on my off time from time to time if I want to. But aside from that, I'm done. This is where I'm moving on. Wuthering Waves. I'm gonna start streaming more. My schedule allows it. But I won't make any promises, as I've done in the past, for the past 10 years now.
What do I think of you? Your smile. Almost. It looks warm.
I'm just... This is what I will be playing from now on. Anyways, I'll cut this video short just so that it appears on my channel. But I've made an opinion video about it, and then I'll just stream the actual gameplay. Anyways, that was just an opinion. Thanks for watching, and I'll start the stream next.
I should try to smile more, you say?